Hi guys, Rob from Iceboxauto here today. Just going to show you another install we've done. This is on a 88335 model, which consists of this screen here. So obviously all this parts is still original to the car. We do sell them screens built into the frame, which comes with these parts here, down here in the air vents, but this one particular today is just this system here. It tends to be like a round that goes in behind this frame here anyway. So as you can see there, as it shows a lot of the car's icons: seatbelt warning light, traction control, engine management lights, fog lights, demist and stuff like that. There's your petrol gauge just on the top here. These are shortcuts to have a little look. 1 second. You can change that to miles per hour, so you can have this setting on here. It shows you miles per hour. Now the good thing with this particular system, which a lot of systems don't tend to have these days, is obviously you're always stuck with kmh there, but obviously the good thing with that is that you can change it to mph. And obviously you can get rid of that by just pressing that one there to show you the radio interface and the time. These buttons is the volume button, but also it works with the steering wheel controls, as you can see me doing it here. This is a little shortcut to the Navi icon here, but obviously there's another one. Also, what you can't see in the video, or you may be able to see in the video, can't quite tell, is the CD host down below. You tend to remove that. Well, you will remove it, and you do get an alternative part, which is like for like. It comes in black frame now, so if you got the silver type of CD host down below, then obviously it's not going to be the same colour, but it's down there. But obviously that CD host, what we install, is allows you to put DVDs in there, so you can watch films as well as your music. So that's another good feature too. Okay, so this is the home page. As you can see, it's got navigation here. When we preset it, you can, any maps that you've got, you download onto the system. Google Maps, Waze, Copilot, TomTom, whatever you want will always come into this center here. So if I just select that there, that basically means that's assigning the Google Maps over onto the home page. So this is an online map, so you will need a data connection with your phone or a SIM card, but as I say, you can put a map of choice on there, even offline maps. The offline maps downloaded from the Play Store, and it will work with a GPS antenna, which we provide in the package. I'll just go back on this one here. So this music here is obviously where you can play your music through an SD card or a USB. Now, another good feature of this, it does come with an SD card insert. A lot of systems are only USB, so obviously you can do either on this. Bluetooth, everyone knows what Bluetooth is. That's where you pair your phone through for phone calls. Also, you got your music streaming. So if you want to play your music through the Bluetooth, you can also do that too. There's your normal radio interface there, so obviously you can tune in your radio stations there. So let's go back one. So going into the application center, this basically holds all the apps which are stored into the background. A few on these are on the home page, but as I say, you can see that the rest of the applications are here. So you got your A2DP, which is your music streaming. So if you want to play your music through your Bluetooth, once you play it, your phone's paired to it, you can then stream your music through it that way. Let's have a little look. You got your amplifier. So this basically has your built-in amp there, which you can fine-tune some of the speakers and your output on there. 1 second. So, sorry, I keep on pressing the home page. Android Auto. Okay, so that's basically it's. Let me just double check. 1 second. Sometimes they have the CarPlay separate as well as Android Auto, but they're both the same app. Okay, so Android Auto is your app to play your Android Auto over, so it brings a lot of your apps from your phone. Also, it's a multi-use app, so obviously if you do have an Apple phone, you can bring your CarPlay through on this app here too. APK installer, if you know, you know. If you want to put third-party applications on there, you can download them from wherever you want and put them on a USB pen. The reason that keeps on going back to the home page is because I keep on pressing the home page instead of the back button, so I'll go back there. Okay, AV in, so if you want to link anything like TV external TV boxes to it through an RCA cable input, you can link them in through there too. Bluetooth, which I've shown you before. Calculator, not going to show you that. Calendar. Oh, sorry, I'm blind. There's your CarPlay app there anyway, sorry. So obviously your Android Auto and CarPlay tend to be multi-use, but they've put a dual app on there to make it look nice. You've got Chrome, which is a browser. Clock, this is DAB radio app here, but obviously the DAB radio app here is for the offline version, which we sell in the site. Alternatively, you can download an app on there and give it an internet connection, or alternatively you can download a DAB app to your phone and do it through the CarPlay, the Android Auto app. DVD, this is where, as I was saying before, you come with the DVD loaded down below. As you can see, it's nice and swift and responsive, isn't it? So A lot of people always ask the questions, does it contain lag and stuff like that? The only reason you're going to get lag is either poor quality systems, low processors or low RAM. So basically that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But this comes with an 8-core processor, 464 gig of RAM, so that's why it's very quick and responsive. And as a company, we stay away from all them poor quality products that you see on AliExpress and eBay for £100. You do pay a little bit extra for ours, but you're paying for the quality and the brand and also the reputation, and us basically covering your back if anything goes wrong, which is very rare. File browser, okay, so if you're in the know, you know. So basically it just shows you a lot of the back-end memory and what's on there. You can, this is another center where you can upload third-party applications, gallery, Gmail, Google, browsers, instructions, that's an e-manual. Okay, Adobe, let's go back on that one. Let's go back 1 second, let's get that off. Pain in the bum. It seems to be loading up a software on Adobe now. Let's go back home. Okay, get rid of that. Screen mirroring, not going to promote that to you. Stay away from the screen mirroring. All systems today, a lot of factories are putting all their money into the CarPlay and Android Auto licensing, so you'll find this app is getting little bit outdated and it's going to be an older version. We've not met a factory who are keeping this up to date, so if you're looking for screen mirroring, to be honest with you, don't buy for that, because as I say, it's basically, it's going to become less and less compatible with your phone, and you'll find out it's going to struggle the more you update the OS on your phone. I don't know a factory, we deal with probably about 8 different factories, they're all the same, they won't pay for the licensing on that, so just be careful when you're looking at screen mirroring. The systems will do everything that does anyway. When you mirror your phone onto the system, you still got to control your phone to change the pages and stuff like that. It's not good when you're driving, so it's becoming a bit of a hazard. So these systems, if you, for example, want to watch Netflix on your phone, you want to do it through the mirror link, and just download the Netflix app onto the system, just do it touchscreen, just stay away from this app anyway. Music, again, play music from an SD card and stuff like that. Navigation, another home. A shortcut is on the home page, but I say whether you want to use that one. Play Store, okay, this is where you download all your apps to. The fact that it's Android, don't worry that you think that it's not going to work with Apple phones, it's totally fine. This is just where you download your apps to, as opposed to the App Store. Radio, showed you that on the home page. TV doesn't have it. Video doesn't have it. Steering wheel controls, okay, so this is where you pre-program your steering wheel controls, which I showed that was working before. YouTube, self-explanatory because you're probably watching us on this now. And just the back-end settings, okay. Similar to most Androids, network and internet, it's where you can basically connect your Wi-Fi and hotspot tethering and stuff like that. Some extra settings in the back end of the, let's have a little look, 1 second. Extra settings, it's not much, just it's not really relevant to yourself unless you fine tune the radios and play around with it, but just to show you what some of that looks like. Apps and notifications, sound, so sometimes you can adjust your sound settings in there. Volumes, let's have a little look. No, there's not really much on there anyway, so okay, counts, screenshots, languages, backup, dates and stuff like that. So let me show you on there. So you see it's the latest Android 12 version with the PX5 8-core processor in there. So, oh yeah, one more thing, reverse, put a rear camera on this today. As you can see, just finished it off there, so obviously you can put different types of rear camera on there, so depending on what types you do on there, so that shows you can put that to there. So yeah, I hope you liked the video today. Give us a shout if you need us, so get in touch with us soon. Take care. We'll put this link to the product down in the description and all our contact details, so if you want to give us a shout, give us a shout. Take care, have a nice day.